Well, clinical negligence is really a branch of professional negligence, so it involves a breach of duty of care on the part of a professional within the healthcare setting, anybody who has clinical responsibility for a patient. Clinical negligence cases are very difficult to prove because you have to be able to say that the standard of care that you received fell below the standard you should have received from a reasonably qualified medical expert. In order to do that, we ourselves have to get evidence from another expert in the same field to say that the standard of care did fall below that level. Therefore, you not only need medical expertise from a registered and recognised expert, but you also need a solicitor who knows how to find that expert and also prepare the expert in respect of the case. Thompsons has represented many different types of claimants over the past decades. We've represented people for cerebral palsy cases, we have dealt with misdiagnosis, surgical errors, and we've also dealt with a number of group actions. Thompsons is able to supply all our clients with a specialist service to make sure that we do as well as we possibly can for our clients. In order to make a claim for clinical negligence, the process is quite complicated, which is why you need expert legal advice. We start off by taking a statement from the client, and then we obtain all the medical notes and records so that we can assess at an early stage whether indeed there is a claim. Where we have a very seriously injured claimant, we often find that prior to the end of the case or trial, we will need to make an application for an interim payment. The interim payment can cover anything really, from care to the purchase of accommodation and the adaptation of the accommodation so that the person can live as far as possible a normal life. I always think that Thompsons is unique because we only ever act for claimants. We never act for defendants. So, for example, we don't act for people's employers. We never act for health authorities. So we can give our claimants a really personal and unique assistance with any claim that they do have. We are prepared to go and see people at home. We're prepared to see them on a regular basis to ensure that we get full details of the case. We're also able to give people support in the early days of the case because we do have some client support workers who can look at the needs of our clients and, if possible, obtain assistance which is available through the DWP and the NHS.